In the middle of the deadliest war the world had ever seen, with nations collapsing and skies darkened by bombers, an idea was born so bizarre and insane it should have never worked. But it did. And it didn't just work, it changed the course of World War II, saved tens of thousands of lives, and shattered Hitler's war plans. It was called Operation Mincemeat, a real mission that sounds like the plot of a Hollywood spy thriller. Hidden under layers of secrecy for over 50 years, it was one of the boldest deceptions in military history. The year was 1943. The Allies had secured North Africa, and the next logical step was invading southern Europe. The obvious target? Sicily, a gateway to Italy and Nazi-occupied Europe. But the Germans were ready. Intelligence showed the island was bristling with machine guns, mines, and veteran troops. A direct assault would be suicide. British intelligence needed a miracle. Enter Section 17M of British Naval Intelligence, led by the brilliant Ewan Montagu and the eccentric Charles Chumley. Their plan? Trick the Germans into thinking the Allies would attack Greece and Sardinia, not Sicily. The bait? A dead body carrying fake invasion plans. They called it Operation Mincemeat. They found their body in a London morgue. Glyndwr Michael, a homeless Welshman who died from rat poison. He had no family, no connections perfect for a new identity. In death, he became Major William Martin of the Royal Marines. They built an entire life for him. ID papers, love letters from a fake fiancée, named Pam, a photo, a hotel receipt, theater tickets, even a dry cleaning stub. But the most critical prop, a briefcase chained to his wrist, containing forged top-secret documents hinting that the Allies would invade Greece, not Sicily. On April 30th, 1943, a British submarine surfaced near Huelva, Spain, and released the body into the sea. A fisherman discovered it, and the Spanish authorities, linked with Nazi sympathizers, alerted German agents. The documents were photographed and sent to Berlin, but the British needed the Germans to believe the deception. So they staged panic. Urgent telegrams demanded the briefcase's return. A message from Churchill's office warned it could compromise the entire Mediterranean strategy. The Nazis bought it completely. Hitler himself read the fake documents and rerouted tanks and aircraft to Greece and Sardinia, pulling vital reinforcements away from Sicily. On July 9, 1943, the Allies invaded Sicily and faced far less resistance. The Germans had been duped by a man who never existed. Within weeks, Mussolini was overthrown, and the Axis southern flank began to crumble. It all started with one dead body and a briefcase full of lies. Operation Mincemeat was buried under secrecy until the 1970s. Even then, only fragments emerged. Not until the 1990s did the full truth come to light. In 1998, a plaque was added to the grave in Huelva, revealing the man's real name. Glyndwr Michael, a forgotten soul in life, remembered forever in death. Today, the mission is taught in military academies as a masterpiece of deception. It showed that wars aren't only won on battlefields, but also in backrooms, through forged letters and by ideas no one would believe could succeed. And perhaps the most haunting part? The Germans never realized they were tricked. Hitler remained focused on Greece for months, reinforcing the wrong fronts, giving the Allies the advantage to push into Rome, France, and eventually Berlin. Major Martin still lies in Huelva, under a headstone that reads, William Martin, Royal Marines, whose body served his country well. But beneath that stone rests a man who never knew he'd become one of World War II's most unlikely heroes. Want more hidden missions, untold truths, and secret operations that changed the world? Hit that subscribe button. Because the wildest stories, the ones they never teach in school, are the ones that changed everything.